Heard you guys were thirsty.
Indeed we are.
How you doing?
I'm great. Let's get it. We're sitting here with Killer Mike, a man that everyone has an opinion of. Killer Mike, what is good?
Just call me Michael.
Michael it is.
I have a TV show called Trigger Warning, and it is going to trigger you. Trigger either anger or sadness. It may trigger some prejudice or bigotry, but it triggers something in you.
Most of the shootings and robberies were done by blacks.
I'm proud to say that my own show triggered me.
So in your first episode, we're talking about buying black, trying to buy black for 3 days.
60 hours I tried. It was hard.
I was gonna say, how difficult was it for you?
It was incredibly difficult. And it was easier 60 years ago. Because now we make a lot of money and we get to buy a lot of fancy things and we get to live anywhere and send our kids to private school and a lot of other cool stuff that we think equals empowerment. But we don't have a grocery store to go to. Whole Foods won't put grocery stores in the food deserts that are our communities, yet we travel 40 minutes to go to Whole Foods. So, my belief is we should be pushing them to be in our communities or out of our life.
Speaking of entrepreneurship, Cripa-Cola.
Yeah, it's a great soda. And what I would like to see is job creation. These guys, I heard, actually went to their rivals and said, we should be doing this. So you may see a Crip and a Blood Pop, we'll see.
So it was announced that Big Boi is going to be performing in the Super Bowl. Any thoughts on that specifically?
Nope.
No?
I love him, that's my brother. That's just a decision he made. He has the Big Kids Foundation. It takes kids who are poor and working class, it takes them on field trips and shows them that there are opportunities. He's done that for 20 years. I'm not gonna throw my brother 20 years out because I disagree with him, you know what I'm saying? I disagree with the Super Bowl when they punished Janet and not Justin. I disagree with the Super Bowl when they tried to make Beyonce, when they tried to, castigate her for representing what they felt like alluded to in the Black Panthers.
So what's your take on the cancel culture? So where you have people, who may or may not be our faves, and ultimately, they're being canceled.
I would like to cancel as many irresponsible blacks as I would like to start to congratulate the responsible ones. There are great black men in our community. We have an opportunity to take the fever and the vigor that we have with canceling people and put that into businesses. Because you see me hashtag the black woman, God is a black woman. So if you can't rock with that, I really can't rock with you. So, my thing is, I'm all down with canceling the bullshit, but you gotta go to the source of cancer to kill it. You can't keep cutting off limbs hoping that's gonna cure diabetes.
So I have to discuss obviously your NRA comments from the past when you spoke with the NRA.
I told my kids on the school walkout, I love you. If you walk out that school, walk out my house.
I'm laughing, but it's so serious.
That's simple. We are a gun-owning family.
Am I a member of the NRA? Nope. Go fuck yourself, NRA. Because not only did you let us down in Ferguson by not protesting military vehicles being driven down the street, you also then turned around and pissed off your white power base when you stood against bump stops. So I'm just here to tell people who don't like the NRA, don't worry, NRA members don't like them either. I think that black people would be better served trying to get the 13th Amendment amended to exit slavery than we would to argue gun laws. They're a part of my children's life, they're part of my wife's life. She has a beautiful AR-15 with a drum on it. We go shooting. Not something I'm gonna stop doing. I don't have to love or like an organization, and if we don't love or like it as a group, cool, I'll back out, let's find another organization. But we must be organized.
2020, who you betting on? What's good? Killer Mike. Oh, excuse me, Michael.
You
Mike,
call me
we
Killer
cool
Mike
now.
right there. My wife calls me Killer Mike, interestingly enough. But I think the only person who could have and can beat Trump is Sanders. I don't think Trump is beatable if the Democrats don't have the antithesis of him running against him. If Bernie Sanders runs, he's someone I'll support. But if you are not radical in your thoughts, I'm not supporting you. Because what we have is someone now who's radically to the right.
Could I see that lotion just so my knuckles aren't ashy, my mama won't be ashamed of me? Don't act too proud. You still got ashy elbows.